Hello, hello students. This is Sandeep sir here from Vijay Tutorial, Kengri Satellite Town, Bangalore. Admission is open for the academic session 2021-22 for online classes. If anyone is interested, so you can contact me at this number 8050-644-272. So students, I am going to explain you about one very important concept, integrated rate equation for first order reactions in this video. Okay, so here we consider some reactions. Consider any reaction. Okay, reactant to product. One reactions we are considering. Okay. So when we talk about first order reactions, for a first order reaction, rate is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant to the power 1. Okay. What is a rate? As it is a first order reaction or first order reaction. What we can write? Rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant to the power 1. Okay, we also know that rate is nothing but by definition, rate is nothing but change in concentration by change in time. Okay, so minus decrease in concentration of reactant by change in time. Okay, so as you know that whenever we remove the proportionality here, okay, so we have to put a constant. So what we can write? Rate is equal to K into R to the power 1. Let it be equation 1. Here what we can write? A rate is equal to what? Minus dr by dt, minus decrease in concentration of reactant by change in time. Okay, as both rates are equal, so from equation 1 and 2, what we can write? Minus dr by dt is equal to K into R to the power 1, is K into R. Okay, now what we can do here, this R you bring to the left hand side, dt you move to the right hand side. So what we can write? Minus dr is equal to minus dr by R is equal to K into dt. K into dt. Okay, when you cross multiply dt into K, okay, and R will come to the denominator as it is in multiplication here, so it will come into division here. Now let it be equation 3. If you just rearrange, so we can write minus, okay, okay, so what we can write here, just multiply with a negative both side. So we can write a minus become plus dr by R is equal to K minus K into dt. Okay, here you can remove this. Consider this as equation 3. Consider this as equation 3. Now integrate both sides. Okay, what we have to do? Integrating both sides. Both sides. What is the differentiation of 1 by R? Okay, dr, it is a ln R. So that we can write ln of integration of this is what? Ln. Once you write like this, integrating both sides means what? Integration of dr by R is equal to integration of K into minus K into dt. Okay, so once you integrate this, okay, so what we can write? Integration of 1 by R is what? Ln R. Okay, and integration K is a constant, so let it be integration of dt is what? T. T plus constant of integration I am putting I. Okay, let it be equation 4. Okay, what I have done, just integrating both sides. So if you integrate this, you'll get ln R, that is equal to integration of dt is what? T. Okay, plus I is the constant of integration. I hope you have some idea of integration. Okay. So when t is equal to 0, when time is 0, okay, so substitute here, consider the concentration of reactant as R0, initial concentration. Okay, consider this as a R0. Okay, so substitute here, ln of R0, okay, is equal to minus K. Time is what? When time we are taking initial concentration, time is equal to 0. I. So what we are getting here? We are getting here ln R0 is equal to I. Okay, now substitute this equation of I in equation 4. Okay, substitute I is equal to ln R0 in equation 4. So what we can write equation 4 is what? Ln of R minus K into T, this one, plus I. I am putting what? Ln of R0. Is it clear? Are you getting or not? Okay, so what we can do, this you move to the left hand side. Okay, or what you do, ln R you move to the right hand side and minus KT you move to the left hand side. You can plus KT is equal to what? Ln of R0 minus ln of R. Or what we can write implies that KT is equal to, see, log of M minus log of N is what? Log of M by N. So what we can write ln of R0 by R. Okay. See, if you want to convert this natural log to the log base 10, you have to multiply by 2.303. Okay, so we can write KT is equal to 2.303 log of initial concentration R0 by R. Okay, or we can write expression of K, rate constant. K is a rate constant, 2.303 upon T log of R0 upon R. This is the expression of K for first order reaction. They may ask you this derivation for 3 marks in the exam. Once again, we can see here. Okay, integrated rate equations for first order reactions. We are going to explain the first order reaction. So I have considered a reactions, okay, R2P. Okay, one reaction is R2P. So here for a first order reaction, what is that? Rate is equal to concentration of reactant to the power 1. So what we can write, rate is equal to K into R to the power 1. Okay, or general definitions. Okay, by definition, okay, rate is nothing but minus dr by dt. So rate is equal to minus dr by dt. We have written minus decrease in concentration of reactant by change in time. So as both rates are equal, so here I have equated the two equations. Okay. So on equating, what we can write, minus dr by dt is equal to K into R to the power 1 is what? R. Okay, or just R, I have moved to the left hand side. So minus dr by R is equal to K into dt multiplied by minus both sides. So dr by R is equal to K into minus K into dt. Now I have integrated both sides. Okay, on integrating both sides, integration of minus dr by R is equal to minus integration of K into dt. Okay, you know the formula, integration of ln R. Okay, integration of ln R is what? Sorry, integration of dr by R. Okay, integration of. Okay, we have a formula in integration, dx by x. Integration is what? Ln x. Okay, even we have a formula, integration of dx, okay, is equal to x plus I. Here I is a constant of integration. Okay, so integration of dr by R is what? Ln R. That is equal to K is a constant, so we have to take it out. Integration of dt. Okay, here you can write minus K into integration of dt. Okay, so minus integration of dt is what? T plus I is a constant of integration. So what I have done, for when the time is 0, let the concentration, okay, of reactant is R0. So I have considered ln of R0 is equal to minus K into when time is 0 plus I. So I, we are getting what? Ln of R0. Now so I am substituting the value of I is equal to ln R0 in equation, this 4 equation. Okay, so here you can see ln R is equal to minus K into T plus in place of I have substituted ln of R0. Okay, this is ln of R0. Now I have moved a minus kt to the left hand side, plus kt, that is equal to ln of r naught minus ln of r, or kt is equal to ln. So we know the formula also, this log of m minus log of n is equal to what? Log of m by n. So ln of r naught by ln of r means ln of r naught by r we have written. Now if you want to convert this natural log to the log base 10, we have to multiply by 2.303. So we can write k is equal to 2.303 by t log of initial concentration r naught by final concentration. Okay, so this is about derivations. Okay, some graph is also important. So if you see some graphs related to this, they may ask you between time and ln r, graph between ln r versus time. Okay. So what is the equations? You can see when you consider equation 4. Okay. From equation 4, what we can see ln. Okay, when you substitute I is equal to ln r naught. So consider let it be equation 5. Okay. We'll consider equation 5. Let this equation be 5. This equation let be 5. Okay, from equation 5. Okay, ln r is equal to minus kt plus ln r naught. Okay, what is equation? Ln r is equal to minus what we can see here, that is equation 5, minus kt plus r naught minus kt plus ln of r naught. Okay, I want the graph between ln r and t. Okay, so we can plot the graph. Okay, consider this as y-axis. Along y-axis, y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so I'm considering ln r along the y-axis. This is the equation of a straight line. Okay, so this is what ln of r, and time I'm considering along this x-axis. Okay, y-axis is what? Ln r. What is slope? Slope is negative, minus k. Slope is negative means it will go like this. Okay, slope is equal to what? Minus k. And what is a c? C is a intercept, ln r naught. Okay, so this if you see this point is what? Ln r naught. Ln of r naught. This graph you should know. Okay, they may ask you this. Okay, or sometimes they may ask you the graph between log to the base 10 initial concentration by final concentration. This graph. Consider this equation 6. Okay, this is from equation 5. Equation 5. Now from equation 6, what we can write? Okay, kt is equal to 2.303 log of r naught by r. So we can write kt is equal to, from equation 6, 2.303 okay log of initial concentration r naught by r. So okay, time you have to take along the x-axis. Okay, or what we can write y is equal to mx, right? So y is equal to, okay, you can write here k upon 2.303. When you move 2.303 to the left hand side, into t is equal to log of r naught by r. Can we write easy only? Okay, nothing we have done. Okay, we have just moved the 2.303 to the left hand side. So kt by 2.303 is equal to log of r naught by r. So I want the graph of this log of r naught by r. Okay, is equal to what we are getting, k upon 2.303 into t. So y is equal to mx. This is the graph of y is equal to mx. So if the log of r by log of r naught by r is along the y-axis, log of r naught by r, and what is the slope here? You can see here. Slope is k upon 2.303. Okay, so graph is like this. Okay, this is the graph. The slope is what? Slope is equal to k upon 2.303, and x is along x-axis is along. Okay, time is along x-axis. So this graph, these two graphs are important. They may ask you graph related to the first order reactions. Okay, am I clear? So next topic, they may is there half-life period. Okay, you should understand what is half-life period first. Okay, so half-life period is it is the time during which a time taken to complete the reaction by 50%. Okay, this is called as half-life period, or another definition you can write as the time during which the concentration of a reactant is reduced to half of its initial concentration. Okay, so suppose consider any reaction, reactant to product is there. Okay, reactant to product. So when time is 0, okay, initial, let the concentration of reactant is R naught. Okay, when the T is at 50% or T half, half-life period is denoted as T half or T 50%. Okay, it is represented as T half or T 50%. Okay, so concentration of reactant is reduced to R naught by 2. Okay, so we are going to derive an expression of T half for first order reactions. Am I clear? So as we know that for a first order reaction, what is the expression of K? K is nothing but K is equal to 2.303 upon T log of initial concentration R naught upon final concentration R. Am I clear? Now move this T to the left hand side and K to the right hand side. So we can write K is equal to T is equal to 2.303 upon K log of initial concentration R naught upon final concentration R. Now try to understand. Okay, when the time is T half. Okay, when the time is T half, what is the final concentration? Final concentration is what? R naught by 2. Now substitute this okay value in this above equation. So we can write okay, so we can write here what I'm doing. I'm substituting the value of T as T half. So T half is equal to 2.303 upon K log of initial concentration. How much? R naught. What is the final concentration? R naught by 2. R naught by 2. So 2 will go to the numerator. So we can write here T half is equal to this R naught get cancelled. 2.303 upon K log of 2. Log 2 value generally we have 0.3. If you take so implies that we can write T half is equal to 2.303 upon K log 2 value equal to 0.3. Okay, so T half is equal to, if you multiply here you get 0.69. Okay, see 2.303 into 1.3. 3 3 is 9, 3 3 is 9, to the 6. Okay, so here 0.6901. Okay, so 0.690 okay, or 0.691 you can take upon k. This is the expression of T half. Here you can see here in this expression there is no initial concentrations. Here T half is independent of the initial concentration. Okay, T half is independent of initial concentration. So they may ask you the graph between initial concentration and T half. So as you can see, as there is no T half there is no term of concentration here. So you can write the graph like this. Rate versus concentration. The graph of rate versus concentration. So whatever you keep the concentration, okay, and this is the rate. Sorry, 1 second. So you can see here as T half is independent of the concentration. Okay, initial concentration or not. Okay, so whatever the concentration if you keep, T half is remaining the same. Okay, so the graph is like this: T half versus initial concentration. Okay, T half versus initial concentration. So this is very important expression. They may ask you, okay, what is derived an expression of T half for a first order reaction? T half is how much you're getting? 0.693, 0.690 by K. Okay. Okay, next we are going to derive the expression of K for zero order reactions and expression of T half for a zero order reactions. So actually when you consider a log 2 value, it is what 0.301 is there. Okay, so exact value of T half is what 0.693 upon K. Okay, this value you have to remember. Okay, and graph is also important. So in this video we have seen the expression of K for first order reaction and T half. Okay, for first order reactions. In the next video we will continue. Okay, so if you like this video, so please share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.